Good morning, Tyler, and all you guys over there at the Fox Roofing team. Just wanted to shoot you a quick little site audit here as promised, kind of give you a 10,000 foot view of where your website is right now and give you some exact steps for moving forward so that even if we decide we're not a good fit to collaborate, you guys have some great information and almost a guide so that you can move forward as strong as possible. Before I jump in, I did want to say I love how your guys' website is laid out. You guys got a super clean, professional, and simple look. I know that this is not your problem. Once you start getting some authority and fixing some of the major issues we're going to go over here today, these clients that come to your website are going to call into your business. It's just a matter of getting everything that's really plaguing your business digitally out of the way. So I want to jump right in. One thing I do want you guys to consider while I'm shooting you this site audit, and I ask all my potential clients to consider it when I'm shooting them a site audit, is where is the best place for you guys to hide a dead body? All right, I'm gonna jump right in here. So I took your URL and I brought it over to an SEO scanner tool that I use over at rankdaddy.com. You can check out this info for yourself. It's actually rankdaddy.com/H1. Just go ahead and insert your URL into this section here, click analyze, and it'll pull up the 5 major bits of data that Google looks at and assumes your whole website is about. Yes, your site looks professional. Yes, you guys have a lot of images and good amount of content, but none of that stuff is as important as having your data set up correctly. Google's just going to assume your whole website's about these little bits of data, so having them optimized is crucial. Things like your title tag and meta description. In a basic Google search, I just looked for Dallas Roofing. Your title tag would be displayed as a blue clickable link, and your meta description displays below it. Just a quick little summary for your customers. For your title tag, you want to have a different title tag for every service page that you want to rank, divided by every area that you want to get clients for, right? So what I mean by that is your title tag needs to be broken up into the area you service, the service you provide, and your name. Something along the lines of roofing repairs and replacement, Dallas, Fort Worth, Fox Roofing and General Contractors. And then you can have another service page with a different title tag. And that title tag would be something along the lines of Austin, Texas, roofing repairs, replacements, Fox Roofing General Contractors, right? That is the best way to set up your title tag. Definitely just start off with one service page because your website is missing a lot of the authority it's going to need to rank. So rather than split up the little bit of authority that your website currently has, you need to focus it on one area that you specifically want to get clients for. That's going to be your most powerful way moving forward. If you don't decide that we're a good fit, because I would love to get you guys all the authority that you need so that you can quickly start ranking. I'd set up all this data correctly day one, and then we'd move right into getting your website the authority it needs to be in some of these top places for whatever searches you want to be coming up for, whether it's Dallas Roofing, or we're over here with Fort Worth Roofing Companies, right? Once you have authority to your website, that's what's going to bring your website up into these top positions. And I know these businesses here are making at least $20 to $30 to maybe even $40,000 a month just off of the clients that they're getting digitally and just from being in these top positions. So that is super, super big difference maker. And then once you've seen you can do it in one area, boom, you just move on to the next. Now, instead of making $40,000 off of one area with your website, you're making $80 a month off of 2 separate areas, Fort Worth and Dallas, right? So it all is kind of progressive once you get into a rhythm, once you know what you're doing, once your website looks authoritative. Taking it to the next level is so much easier. And I just want to get you guys to a point where you're making $10, $20, $30,000 a month off of just Fort Worth alone, and it's just so easy to see that, hey, let's move on to the next area, let's start tackling on the next task, let's start getting more clients and start growing our business. So I'm super glad you guys took the time to watch this. Thanks for staying all the way through. If you guys have some time next week, I'd love to talk and see if we're a good fit to collaborate. Either way, thanks for taking the time.